Hello once again, my people, it is I, Veed, and welcome back to Temptation's Ballad. I promise I'm going to get to killing stalking when I catch up with this. Last episode, we met up with Cole. You know, he's a little twinky twonk twonk. You know, he's a bard. He can't really, like, lift an axe. He can't really lift a sword. He's very sad, but I love him already. And we've learned that he doesn't really want to, you know, run his family's company. Also because he uses magic, probably. Because he's, you know, a bard. Bard use magic. So yeah, we're just gonna figure out where that takes him to. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Cole had scarcely taken a step outside while he was pulled aside by Hamish, who was wearing his usual gruff look of concern. Oh, is this the back area that they were talking about the last episode? Cole mentally groaned as he was dragged to the quiet supply closets in the back of the tavern, guild building. He chuckled at the usual sound of low moans rumbled from many of the closets. Oh, we are there. Oh, we are there. I swear to God, if this cuts to something else, I will sue the company. I don't want to get demonetized this early on in the series. All the men in the Bonebreakers mercenary company knew what happens back here. I can assume what happens back there too. Whoa, Hammy, jamming me straight to the supply closets is a little direct, ain't it? Plus, aren't you all like chummy with Papa? I'd hate to be an awkward homewrecker. He really threatened his dad's man with sleeping with his dad's man. Oh my God, we love a little bit of a homewrecker in this house. Hamish's eyebrows shot up so quickly, Cole almost thought that they had left his face. What? No, that's not why. Ugh. Hamish muttered under his breath and slammed a fist against the dead wooden walls. Quiet down! They be fucking too hard. They be having sex a little too rough up in that bisty-bassity bitch. The moans from the various closets grew slightly more muffled and quiet. Just slightly. Someone from one of the closets whispered a very quiet, sorry, followed quickly by a chorus of snickers. Bunch of horny dumbasses. Anyway, on to the real business. Oh, real business? Is the real business, us messing around inside of a closet? Because that's assuming what it is. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, she really said rip off those fucking bandages, bitch. Hamish suddenly swiped at Cole's bandaged shoulder. Hey! Cole stumbled backwards in shock. Hamish's eyes narrowed. Oh, he knew that something was up. He knew that something was up as soon as he came in with some bandages. The bandages abruptly faded into nothingness, like whiffs of heat on a hot summer day. Oh, faded into nothingness? Bitch already knows magic. Bitch. I am always here for, like, the magic. Listen, because magic is so fucking cool. You can literally do so much shit with magic. Where it's like, oh shit, like, I can't cook. Or it's just like, bam, fire. Now you can. Get to it, dad. Or just like, I love how that's the first one that comes up to mind. Also, healing. Okay? Bitch, yeah, bandages work, but for how long? Some people just have the ability to just heal. You can just like get right back into battle and be like, swing, swing, bitch. I am going to fight your dad, Cole. I'm going to fight him. Underneath, Cole's shoulder appeared completely uninjured. The air buzzed. It was faint, but it was unmistakably the soft glow of magic. A minor illusion, eh? Oh, can I click that? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, God. I can't click it. When did you learn a trick like that? Cole's breath hitched. He felt his stomach drop. I can explain, please. Don't tell Papa. Shh. A hand rested gently on his shoulder as Cole fought the urge to flee. Hamish sighed. Relax, Cole. I'm not here to get you in trouble. Not everyone's as old-fashioned as your father. You're just like your father. Honestly, most of the boys in the Bone Breakers are fine with magic. Cole let out a breath of relief and scowled. If you were fine with it, you could have just left me alone. Hamish sighed and rubbed his temples. Oh, he's getting onto his... He's getting into a mood. He's fighting his future stepdaddy. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I think it's high time that you had a long conversation with your pa. Cole's scowl deepened as he crossed his arms defensively. What are you on about? Just have... Listen, I never did because my dad was too prideful and, like, you know, basically everyone in our family is really prideful. I'm sure that you could see my pride come out a few times, especially on streams. My sister has so much pride. Like, pride is going to be the death of her. My brother, too. But you know, I just don't get to see my brother all that often. But it's just, like, more so a thing where it's like... I get it. I get not wanting to talk to your parents. Because I didn't with my dad. And I still kind of don't, just because they see me as, like, this little innocent, the youngest one, the baby of the family. Even though I'm 21, they knew that I've probably done shit. And I'm just, like, more so uncomfortable with talking about everything. So, you know, I kind of feel this with Cole not wanting to talk to his dad, probably about him being like, I don't want to fucking run the company. I don't want to, you know, I'm going to do magic and you're not going to tell me what to do because you're not my real dad. Even though he should be saying this to Hamish, being like, you're not my real dad. But no, like, this hurts. This hurts somewhere specific. Oh, I'm not here for it. What are you on about? Hamish scratched his chin and closed his eyes as though cautiously preparing his next words. Are you sure you really want to take over the Bone Breakers when you're older? See, at least I'm not the only one that thinks that, okay? Hamish thinks it. And he's basically like a stepfather. I don't know how much older he is, but like, he's a stepfather. I swear to God, if they are close to the same age, that is going to be a scandal in itself. What? Anger surged through Cole's chest as he gripped the cold wooden handle of his new flute. Of course I do. Papa didn't raise a disappointment. Oh. Have you ever read something? Sorry, like, I can feel myself shaking. Have you ever read something and, like, felt your fight or flight reflexes just immediately just, like, snap? Oh my God. Because I feel this. I feel this to a fucking T. Oh my God. So... it's not so much more so like raising a disappointment as if like I don't want to run anything or I don't want to be like I don't want to do what my family does when I get older. Mine comes from my dad knowing if I was gay or not, because I think he was the only one who didn't know, or he did and he didn't want to believe it. Because like I said, my parents right now, like my mom, my stepdad, and my siblings, they knew from day one, basically, and they still love me for it. But my dad, this has turned into therapy session. My dad just, he always wanted to be like, no, I don't want a son that like turns to be gay. I don't want to be like that dad. And I'm like, guess what? You did. But he always was just like I don't want this to raise. So I'm like, I had to lie to myself for as long as I was living with my dad, which I cannot remember when I last saw him. It's been years. I don't talk to the man. But it was mostly like kind of like that thing where it's like I didn't want to be raised as like a disappointment. Sorry. It was just like that immediately like brought my fight or flight instincts. So, like, I get being in Cole's shoes of, like, not wanting to talk to your parents or anything when it comes to this. Because you don't want to know what their response would be. You don't want to break your parents' hearts in any way. I mean, I can now because I don't talk to my dad. He's a piece of shit. You kind of learn that in time. You learn in time where it's like you don't give a fuck about what anybody says. You do what you want to do. But no, I was in these shoes. I was in these shoes that were in, like, for a little bit. It was just more so like a sexuality thing, not a job thing. Okay, enough with the deep talk. Let's play this. Happy thoughts. I'm not saying that you're a disappointment. Are you? What exactly are you trying to say then? My fucking god. Oh my god. I need this scene to change. Cole took a step forward, the fur of his mane standing on end. That's how you know he's pissed. I am Collodi Bonebreaker, son of Marrow Bonebreaker, the most famous and feared mercenary in all of Axia and the kingdom beyond. I don't need Papa's little lackey to tell me what to do. A heavy, tense silence hung over the hallway as Cole glared into Harnish's unflinching eyes. I need the scene to change because it is tense and I don't like it. It is bringing back some bad memories, bitch. Finally, the older man sighed. Alright then, you follow your father's footsteps. What about your magic? Oh, if you're trying to blackmail... Hamish held up his hands. No, I'm trying to hold a conversation, kiddo. I just think that most of your talks with your father have been rather one-sided. Wouldn't it be healthier if you two sat down and took some time to talk about how you really felt? At the very least, let him know about your talents. Magic is the tool of the weak and spineless. And you're neither weak nor spineless. You've got a real skill with that magic of yours, kid. Are you just gonna keep lying and hiding it from your pa to live up in his ridiculous expectations? Yes, okay. Okay. There was something satisfying about getting under Hamish's skin. Papa's right-hand man usually held himself with unwavering sternness. Now he's just massaging his temples in frustration. You certainly have your pa's hard-headed stubbornness. Are you truly determined to pretend to be a big axe-swinging barbarian for the rest of your life when you clearly don't want to? Papa is Morrow Bonebreaker. What are people gonna say if they find out that their strongest mercenary in the land has a weak little pipsqueak for a son who can barely swing a sword? I'll fake it till I make it somehow. Lying to Papa feels better than disappointing him. If Shiro sees this, he's gonna know that my heart is breaking because I have been in these fucking shoes. Luckily, it wasn't for 23 years. It was only for, like, a few. Like, probably, like, half of my lifespan or something. But, I mean, it's still enough to fucking sting. It's still in there good enough for it to hurt. Okay. I just need to, like, not think about it. But reading this is making it difficult. If Morrow's ego was truly that fragile, I'd smack him out of this guild myself. Go talk to your father, Cole. He loves you dearly, magic or otherwise. I'm sure he'll understand. Yeah, sure. Be the next king of and I'll be the next king of Axia, Cole thought to himself as he stomped past Hamish with a huff. The wooden floors creaked as the older hyena turned to follow him. That guy's worse than a mother hen. I've got to get out of here. Cole, oh no, I see that shit-eating grin. I see a shit-eating grin when I see one. Okay, you can't fool me that easily. Cole glanced up with a smirk. Speaking of comfortable conversations, when are you going to start officially courting Papa for real? Ooh. She said, when are you going to be my stepdad? When are you going to be my padrasta? Perra. Excuse... Straight up, I'm here for it. Okay, let's go. Just want to brace myself in case I come home to an official second dad. I love him. I love him. He's such a shit talker. Whatever calm collectedness Hamish held immediately collapsed as his face erupted into a harsh red hue. Excuse me? That's none of your business. It kind of is my business because, hi, you're talking to his son right now. I know that you two have been fucking. Cole smirked as he shoved past the spluttering hyena. I'm just saying, maybe once you're officially my papa number 2, I'll actually listen to your nonsense. Anyway, ta-ta, I've got an adventuring job to worm myself out of. With that, Cole stomped out of the door and left a spluttering Hamish behind. We love a shit talker. We love a fucking shit talker in this house. Where are we going? Market District, Sparrow's Inn and Tavern. I need to not pass out while I'm recording. Straight the fuck up. I swear to God, some of this is like the same music that Shiro does in Repeat. I'm glad you're taking a break from Repeat and doing something else, but hi. I see common interest when I see it. Meanwhile, across the city, at an actual functioning tavern, a young badger slumped his way to it with heavy shoulders and an even heavier heart. Oh, you look precious. You with your precious little... What are you? Yeah, what are you? Sid Shrikewood's face was grim as he stumbled home to the tavern of that his mother ran. Returning home empty-handed yet again, he is tall, he is beefy, he's hunky, but shy. We love a good shy boy in this house. And this time he returned bright and early in the morning. The day had barely begun with cool morning, you can't see that. The day has barely begun with cool morning dews settling on the wet grass below. As Sid approached the steps of Sparrow's Roost Inn and Tavern, his eyes lit up at the sight of a familiar face waiting for him. Hello? Okay, what's a good voice for you? You look like nervous, you look like nervous boy, so, you know, let's just pull that from whenever I play the nervous kid during improv. Okay, let's try that. Hey, Betsy, how's business at the tavern going today? Hope the customers have been treating you well. Sid sighed and plopped down on a large stone next to his longtime friend. As for me, well, the morning just started and it's already a shit day. Me? He buried his face in his hands. I got kicked out of my scribe apprenticeship. Third day on the job. That's gonna be a new record. Mom's gonna kill me at this rate. What am I supposed to tell her? Sid shook his head and grabbed a nearby broom lying next to the Sparrow's Roost Inn's entrance. He absent-mindedly began sweeping the dirt and grime off the tavern steps. Rhythmic chores always helped him clear any dreadful thoughts. That's actually very relatable. Because whenever I'm like, I'm having like a shit day, I don't even record. I don't even like, you know, I won't talk to anyone when I'm at my actual job. I won't record. I won't edit. I'll just straight up like do laundry. I'll like clean my desk area. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling like a lot better. I'm feeling like a lot healthier. So like, I get that. The chores also helped release some extra work from his mother's already massive workload, which was always a plus. Sid's mother was always working. I feel that with my mom. Oh my God, I'm so glad that she went to another country to just kind of like relax a little bit. Just because she's always fucking working, like always, and I'm like, she needs to take a break. Sid's mother was always working, bustling about in the tavern and serving customers even day and night. I felt that. His heart lurched painfully in his chest when he returned home every night to see her slumped over in a chair in exhaustion. Her hands had grown coarse with bitch? How do you say that? Bitch, wait, what? How do you... Hold on, wait, translate. No. I'm going to use translate.google.com because I have no idea how to say that. How do you say it? Translate from English.
Calluses.
Calluses. That's what it is. Okay. Her hands had grown coarse with calluses as she had complained of back pain, and she has complained of back pain as of late. Naturally, Sid often showed up at the Sparrow's Roost Inn and Tavern to help out whenever he could. Usually because he got kicked out of yet another apprenticeship job. Sid sighed and paused his sweeping to look down at Betsy. She silently stared back at him, ever the good listener. Oh, cute. Hey, Betsy. This is like the 5th apprenticeship I got fired from. I really want to make my mom happy and get a cushy job, but none of this feels right for me, you know? Oh, it doesn't? Hello? An amused chuckle left Sid's throat as he tried to imagine himself as a scribe. Me? Cooked up in a cushy commoner job? I mean, I'm a commoner through and through, but I always dreamed of being something bigger, you know? Oh, oh my god, bitch wants to be a little adventurer. Like, come on. Everyone wants to be an adventurer, but then they get take an arrow to the knee. Sid twirled his broom with practiced swings, slashing at the air enthusiastically as though it were a sword. Oh, he's precious and I love him. Oh, period! Period! Now, Sid the Adventurer. That rolls off the tongue way better. Going out into the world and performing heroic deeds, missing glory, and saving the day like a champion in storybooks? What do you think of Betsy? Oh my god. Betsy's a fucking toad. He was talking. That's so sad though. His best friend is a toad. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Worry of it. I'm so sorry. I feel so sad for you. Betsy, as usual, did not answer for the simple fact that she was a toad. Ever the good listener, she continued staring up at Sid with deep, understanding eyes as she perched on her usual basking rock. Right? I make a fantastic adventurer. Bards will sing of my legend one day. Just you watch. Yeah. Ha. Listen, if this is where I think it's going to be going, you're going to, a certain bard is going to sing of your legend in a very, very specific way. Sid swung his broom sword in the air with wild and brash sweeps. He imagined fending off an invisible foe as he jabbed and thrusted his heroic weapon to and fro. But if you roll a d20, it causes disadvantage because, hi, you can't see the enemy. How the fuck are you supposed to land a hit? Yeah, take that! Whoops! Oh no, what did you do? His foot suddenly slipped on wet cobblestone as he tumbled forward with the grace of a damp log. Bitch, was it raining? How the fuck is that cobblestone wet? As Sid tumbled, he lost his grip of his very heroic broom sword and yelped his sword in the air. Oh no. Right as the tavern doors creaked open. Oh no. Oh, you look precious. Oh my god, I love you. We love a blue-haired raven in this house. A fucking chirpity chirp bitch. Sid, dear, are you? Ouch. Oh no, you fucking hate. Don't fucking look at me, sir. Sid's mother winced as a flying broom handle smacked her right between the eyes. First off, that's your mom. Second off, how is that possible? Third off, you hit your mom. Mom. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. He rushed to his mom's side as she gingerly rubbed a bruised forehead. Oh my god, you bruised her forehead. I am calling the authorities. Ilya looked at her son with an exasperated yet fond smile as she pinched his cheeks. Oh, cutie, you fucking cutie. It's quite alright, dear. Your mother's made of tougher stuff than this. Were you pretending to be a sword fighter with the broom again? Because the windows were open and the whole tavern could hear and see you. Yes. Yes. Oh, what? They saw? Sid's ears flattened against his head as he flushed pink. Oh my god, yeah, no, they saw everything. They saw you hia. They saw you do a swipe. They saw you slip. And bitch, they saw that you lost your job. Come through, period. That was a private conversation. With your frog? Ilya glanced down at Betsy doubtfully. Excuse you? Betsy is a noble toad and a good friend. Sid watches his mother sigh deeply and buried her face in her hands. It looked like she was doing her best to keep a straight face and avoid chuckling or crying. Sid couldn't tell at this point. Oh my god. I love this. I love this boy. I think from what I saw from Shiro's Twitter that he's a badger. So we love Hufflepuff in this house if that's the case. Oh, sweetheart. I heard your conversation earlier. Were you fired from your apprenticeship again? Sid's shoulders slumped as he stared anywhere but his mother's prying eyes. Well, fired is a strong word. I prefer the term gently let go. What kind? How optimistic? Of course, dear. He felt a gentle wing on his arm. Sid glanced down. His mom looked so tiny in comparison. The scribe, the blacksmith, even the wood furnishers. You've been let go from practically every apprenticeship job in our neighborhood. This is when you gotta move. Sweetheart, I may not be as charismatic as your frog friend here, but please don't be afraid to speak to me if something's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Well, kinda. Guilt started creeping through his chest. Oh no. Oh, I like their relationship though. Okay, I can live with this son-mother relationship. Okay, because I'm a fucking mommy's boy too. They've been through this conversation countless times. I just can't get into any of these ordinary jobs. The thought of getting stuck indoors as a scribe for the rest of my life just feels miserable. I want to go out there and see the world. Don't you want your son to succeed as a great and glorious adventurer? I mean, she might. I don't know. I know I have it in me to be somebody instead of another commoner outside the market district. It's somebody great. Ilya's grip on his arm tightened as worried trepidation filled her face. Listen, every single mother's gonna have this, no matter what. My mom's had this conversation with all 3 of her children. Okay, she's worried. Is she still texts me being like, are you home? And I'm like, yes, Ma, I'm home. Go to bed. Oh, Sid. I know this is difficult, but the reason your father and I work ourselves to the bone day in and day out is because we hope to create a better future for you. We work so hard because we hope you don't have to. I want you to be happy as well, but many adventures often don't return home. The thought of you going out into the world alone. Ilya snapped her beak shut, shivering. Oh, you're gonna make your mom cry. Sid, you're gonna make your mom cry. Mom, don't worry. I'm the toughest cookie around. Oh, I love him. He is precious and he needs to be protected from the world. Are you really never gonna let me be an adventurer? Ever? The Adventurers Guild is just a short walk away from the Marauders, in the Marauders district. It's so close that I can practically taste it. Well, I suppose. Yes! Is that a yes? No. Just straight up, just cut him off. Just say, no bitch, not today. Ilya sighed as Sid emotionally deflated like a trampled balloon. Oh, don't give me those sad puppy eyes. Your father and I have had a long talk this morning, and we came to a decision. Well, first off, I want to see what your dad looks like, because your mom's a bird. What is your dad going to be? She took a deep breath. If you're going to go out doing wildly dangerous adventuring jobs, it will be a great comfort for your father and I you had trusted friends by your side. If you find a few dependable friends to form an adventuring party with, I suppose you can talk to the Adventuring Guild. Sid perked up and then immediately groaned. Ugh. Like, come on, you gotta make friends somehow. Bold of you to assume I have friends in general. Bold of you to assume. People always laugh at me. Well, perhaps if you stop talking to your frog all the time. Betsy is a toad! Oh, you call me... Listen, we're not frogsis in this house. That's a fucking toad. Not a frog miss thing. Ilya sighed with a defeated smile and patted her son on the shoulder. This was impressive, considering that she could barely reach it even with standing on her tiptoes. Alright, dear. Why don't you get out of here while the day is still young? Go mingle around the Marauders district and see if you can make any friends. Oh, and before I forget, I packed you some snacks in case you got hungry later. We love a caring mom in this house. Listen, making snacks, making food, because it's like, you're gonna go out adventuring, might as well. Bitch, this is the mom that we stan. Okay, we stan this mom. Be sure to share them with your friends if you make any later today. Sid stood, stunned, while his mother stuffed several wrapped sandwiches into his tiny pockets. Wait, you're really giving me a chance? Thank you so much, Mom! I won't disappoint you! You never do. Wait, oh, okay, that's what it was. You never do. I love you, sweetheart. Sid was already prancing halfway down the street, practically vibrating with excitement. Oh, she said vibrate. She didn't say any sound. She didn't put his son on sound. She put his son on vibrate. I hope you find him soon. Love you too, Mom. Oh, and if you don't manage to find anyone in your adventuring party, your father's still looking for assistance in his cheese shop. I would take that. Are you kidding? Free cheese? I'm a slut for cheese. Okay? Like that Gouda, the Asiago. American go fuck itself. But like cheddar, Jack. Yes. Come through. We love cheese. He's gone. Ilya clasped her hands together and tried to ignore the anxious knot tugging at her chest. She looked down at Betsy, croaking happily on her rock. Oh, cute. Oh, wise frog, what do you think? What are the chances my son comes back a wiser and more sensible young man? Ribbit. Ilya sighed. I thought so. God, what a fucking heathen. Well, I might as well get to the next city. The church district. Ooh, Grand Cathedral. Ooh, bitch. Okay, come. She said Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. She said Paladin, Cleric. You get both of those classes in here and pray, bitch. Pray the gay away. But not actually, because we stand the gays in this house. Anyways, I'm going to pause the episode right there. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Veed. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching this. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching us meet Sid and his mom. And know that Sid is just a shy, tall boy. Shy, bulky boy. Make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe button down below. You know, help a fellow YouTuber out. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any of my uploads. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.